Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I am a full-time reseller. I don't know why I said that so weird. Today we are at my storage unit. Actually, I'm not even going to bring you guys inside today. I'm just starting my video here. I'm in my new car, which I had mentioned in my last video or the one before that. In my last video, actually, the last video I filmed, I was at my storage unit pulling my weekend sales with you guys, and I ended up kind of rushing out of here because I was feeling super anxious. It appears I'm here alone today, but in that video I said, oh, I got a new car, yada yada, but I never showed you guys it. But yeah, of course I'm sitting in my new car right now. It is a 2018 Nissan Rogue Sport. So it's like a little SUV. I freaking love it. But I just wanted to like show you guys this. I am going to be pulling my morning sales. I am going to be pulling my sales right now. And then when I get back home, I'm going to be shipping my sales out with you guys. Yesterday I went to the bins. So I did not pull any sales yesterday morning. But yeah, the day before that was really slow anyway. So we have, I think, about 10 sales going out today. Maybe like 7. Nothing crazy. And actually we only have eBay and Poshmark sales today, which is kind of depressing. Normally I have a Depop one thrown in there, but not today. So this is my new baby. I'm freaking obsessed. So I didn't want anything too big, but I definitely wanted something bigger than my last car, which was the Honda Civic. This thing is definitely shorter than I honestly would have liked or expected, but again, I freaking love it. I have way more trunk space and my seats can go down, which I really need, especially when I'm doing the in-person markets, in-person events. I really needed something. Oh, look at that sunshine. I really needed something that I was able to tow and lug more stuff around. So this baby is way newer than my little old 2007 Honda, which I freaking love so much. Like, that car has such a close place to my heart, but I am just beyond excited to have a new baby in my life, a more reliable baby. I'm actually taking this on vacation in 4 days, which is mind-blowing. This video is actually going up after I get back from vacation, I believe. This is definitely going up in about 2 weeks, so I apologize in advance. Today is August 6th. So yeah, I am pre-filming before vacation, but you know, everything that I'm showing you guys today still applies. In 2 weeks, these items are still going to be selling. And yeah, let me just say, holding my phone as I'm recording for a long period of time after arm day at the gym is not a fun time. I went to the gym yesterday. I've kind of been slacking. I went like twice in the past week, but yesterday I went and I did arms and this hurts. Just when I thought I was doing better at organizing my items, putting my items, labeling my items exactly where they're at. Like, this is the second item today. Well, yesterday afternoon I came in after the bins to just start pulling some things that I'd sold. A buyer had bought 2 items on eBay. I had made a whole new listing for her for the 2 items that she wanted, and I could not find the other item. Luckily, I found it this morning. But now, another eBay sale, of course. Like, the shirt was not sold before. I have not sold this yet, okay? It's in a newer bin of mine. It's supposed to be in a newer bin of mine, in bin 67, which is down here. And I just looked there. I even looked in bin 68. Not there. And I'm just like, oh my God. This happened like last week where I had to literally cancel an eBay sale. It also happened on Poshmark last week. But eBay is just like, oh my God, I'm literally gonna plummet my store. I'm going to plummet my store if I continue to not be able to find these items. And I don't want to do that because I've done it before and it's not fun. Like, it will literally kill your eBay store. You guys, it is not always rainbow and sunshine, and you know, I try to show these not so fun parts too, because I am seriously so frustrated right now. Like, I could literally freaking cry, and I'm not in the mood. Like, I'm really not, because I just got my freaking period this morning. TMI, but my stomach hurts. Like, I'm not in the freaking mood for this. Try not to dwell on it, man, but it's really hard when I have next to no sales, and the one sale I did get, I have to freaking cancel. So I messaged the buyer. I always ask if they want a replacement. 99.9% of the time, they do not. Actually, probably 100% of the time, they don't want a replacement. So I'm going to have to cancel that order, and there's going to be yet another ding on my account. That is on top of the 4, 5, 6 returns I've had literally just in this past week. Yesterday, I've had 3 returns that were delivered to me that I had to refund, about $75 worth of returns in one day when I barely even had that amount of sales in the past 3 days. Like, I am literally becoming concerned. It sucks even worse because I'm going on vacation in a couple days. That's going to make it even worse. And I'm just like, I'm trying not to stress out, but I feel like I'm already stressing out for when I come back from my vacation. You know what I mean? Like, things have been so slow. Really trying not to spiral here. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys about these few sales that I had to just pull. There's a couple at home that I pulled already that I pulled yesterday after the bins. We had 4 Poshmark. One of those was from 2 days ago. And 3 eBay, but one of those eBay was the one that I couldn't find. So literally 2 eBay sales. Like, I don't understand what is happening. Anyway, this first thing sold on Poshmark. I accepted a super low offer on these because, again, sales are dead. These are a pair of Sorel, Joanne of Arctic little booties. I got these a couple months ago at the binge. Definitely out of season when I got them, but I knew they would either sell, you know, for a little bit lower price, or they would sit and sell in the wintertime. I had them listed around $35, I believe, maybe $38. Somebody came in and sent me a $25 offer. I went ahead and accepted. Had about $1 into those, and again, when sales are slow, like, I'm willing to accept those offers. This, again, a lower sale, lower price than I would have liked to see it go for, but it's a really quick flip. This is a vintage PSU Nittany Lions. I had this for about 2 weeks, and I had this listed around, I want to say $35, $39 maybe, $38. I don't remember exactly on the top of my head, but like 3 days ago, I think it was on Sunday maybe, I sent out bulk 35% offers on Poshmark, and this was one of the items. So I did it on anything older than 10 days. Anything that has been listed for 10 days or more, I sent out 35% off offers. I do that usually about once a month on Poshmark just to kind of get some traction into my store. Definitely helped. But yesterday, the buyer came back. They countered that $35 offer, okay? The 35% off offer was $26, which is pretty low for this item. They countered that at like $21, and I'm like, no. I countered back at $26, which is the 35% offer. In my head, I'm like, that is literally the lowest I'm going to go. I've had this listed for about 2 weeks, and I know I could get more for it. So then they countered back at $23. No, I countered back at $26. Again, you guys, stand your ground. Like, if you know something can go for a decent amount, stand your ground. And they must have been like, okay, she's not budging, because they bought it at that $26 mark. So, you know, I had only about $1 into it. It sold in 2 weeks, like I said, so a really quick flip. But I would have liked to get more for it. But again, I'm not complaining. Any sale that I'm getting right now, like, I'm not complaining about it. I'm really happy about it, especially anything over $20, because things are so slow, and I am really struggling, man. And I know part of that is my fault. This summer, I mean, especially in July, I've been going through it, and I can't do everything, and I'm trying, and you know, it's been affecting my listings, and I haven't been able to get at least 10 listings up a day, and it sucks. But at the same time, I feel like part of it is not me. Like, I don't know what's going on with eBay. Are your guys' eBay sales this slow? Like, by the time this video goes live, like I said, it's going to be 2 weeks from now, so who even knows? Anyway, this next piece was, again, a relatively quick flip. Now, this was an eBay sale, and this is a Talbot's. Now, this is a size large. I typically stick with bigger sizes, like plus sizes with Talbot's, but because of the pattern, the style, it is a lemon print, and the lemons have beads on them. They're so cute, but because of the style, I went ahead and picked it up. If this was like a size small, probably still would have left it behind. But I had this listed for a couple months. Somebody came in on eBay, bought it for my full asking price after my eBay sale. So I always have 10% on eBay, 10% off on eBay. That originally I had listed at $28, and after my 10% off, it was like $26.83, something like that. And somebody bought it outright, so I was really happy with that. Now this, you guys, is the item that I couldn't find yesterday. And this is actually a bundle sale. So I think I'm going to wait and talk about this piece at home. This was something that a buyer bought, this and another item of, actually it's a viewer of mine. So if you're watching this, thank you so much. But I'm going to bring you guys back home with me. We're going to talk about the rest of my sales, including that when I get home. Because like I said, I came in here yesterday and pulled some things after the bins. I think there's like 2 or maybe 3 items that I pulled yesterday. So let's go home. I will see you guys there. Also, I said earlier, I'm so surprised I didn't have any Depop sales. Well, it's so funny because literally 2 minutes after I said that, somebody sent me an offer on Depop. Now, we all know how that goes. People send offers all day long and don't pay for them. But I went ahead and accepted just to see if they would pay for it. So it was on a crew sweatshirt, a vintage crew sweatshirt that I had listed around $28. They sent me a $20 offer. I'm like, you know what? Go ahead, have it, girl. If you pay, it's yours. All right, you guys. Well, I actually just got another sale on eBay. I was literally about to pull out and I heard a cha-ching and I'm like, wait a minute. So let's go back inside and grab this sale. This was actually a really quick flip. Like, I listed this less than a week ago. I'm actually shocked that this sold so quickly. I saw a bunch of others of the same exact item listed, first of all. Maybe I used better keywords. There was definitely at least one listed in the same size as mine, you guys. So I don't know. It's just going to show something. But this is a vintage, the brand was Teddy bomber jacket. It was like geometric, purplish, bluish. It actually kind of looked like a kaleidoscope, which I put in the title because I heard that word and that keyword was trending. Like a month or 2 ago, I heard it was trending. So I'm like, you know what? I am going to put it in the keyword. Like anything funky, anything psychedelic looking, that's also a keyword that I put in the title. Anything like that can do really well. So I put all those keywords in the title. And I think, like I said, that really, really helped sell it. Was all these keywords, because I was not expecting this to sell this quickly in the least, but I am not complaining. I am so grateful. But look at this, you guys. I actually think I showed this either in a thrift with me, in a haul, something like that, but this is what it looks like. Super cute. Like I said, it kind of looks like a kaleidoscope. This is what the tag looks like. And this sold for my full asking price after my 10% sale of $26.83, I want to say. $26 and some odd cents. But now we are gonna go home and I will show you guys the rest of the items that I pulled yesterday that will be going out today. All right, you guys, I am home now. So I got a message from the buyer who bought that Teddy jacket that said that they are a stained glass artist and that they are going to be wearing that jacket when they deliver their art, their product. And I'm like, oh my God, how freaking awesome. So that's cool. I love when people message me and like just tell me little tidbits like that. Like, it just makes my heart so happy just knowing a little bit about where that item's going. But we are home now. I'm gonna make myself some coffee. I am obsessed. Okay, so when I don't drink Dunkin', I've been so bad with drinking Dunkin' out lately. But when I don't drink Dunkin', I buy this. It is Gavalia, and it comes with a little frothy pack. And it makes it really frothy and really good. And this is caramel macchiato kind. But now that I have a new car, I really should not be buying Dunkin' Donuts coffee out every single day. And it feels like one of these packs opened. These feel so dusty. Ew. But it comes with a K-cup. And then it also comes with a little pack of like frothy stuff. But like I said, this definitely one of these opened, which is real nice. See how frothy it is? Oh my gosh, I freaking love it. But one of these packs was cut open, and actually the powder inside was really hard. So whoever like packed this or whatever cut it open by accident, so I had to throw that away. So that sucks. But look at how frothy this is. Oh my goodness. I actually would love to get a milk frother. That way I can just do this by myself and also do it for cold coffees. But I'm obsessed. All right, you guys. So I put everything in poly mailers. Well, not everything. Everything that I pulled out the storage unit in polys. I got my boxes ready for my shoes. And I'm going to talk about the other sales that we did not talk about yet. So these are a pair of Under Armour sneakers. And funny enough, these I did not show in my purge video. Fortunately, did not do a lot of talking in that video because there was people literally in the storage unit next to me. But in that video, this is one of the pair of shoes that I was going to purge. But instead of purging them, I went ahead, because these are a newer pair of shoes. Like, I've only had these for like 2 months. I remember getting these, probably not 2 months, you guys. Wow, my time is so whack. Probably like 5 months. But I remember getting these, I think, even in a thrift with me video that I did. I got these from a regular thrift store. I paid about $9 for these. And I had these listed for like $50, I want to say. Way too high. I mean, comps for these shoes. These are Under Armour Flow Curry. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Curry, something like that. Flow Curry, something like that. The particular model of these was actually a really like pretty popular model. It seemed to do really well. But that $50 mark, I don't know what I was thinking. Jasper's laying directly on my shipping paper that I need right now. Oh my gosh. Buddy, you're getting so comfy too, honey. I need that. I'm going to need to move you. He's looking at me like, huh? But, so I went ahead and instead of purging these, I went ahead and I just adjusted the price and then I delisted and relisted. Excuse me, buddy. I'm sorry. So using Vendu, I went in and I delisted this from all my platforms. I then went ahead and I relisted it at $39. I didn't even recomp these, you guys. That was Jasper. I didn't even recomp these, you guys. Like, I literally just went ahead and lowered the price. I could not be bothered. You know, I feel like I'm so overwhelmed right now and I'm just trying to do so much that I'm just like, you know what? Let's just drop the price a little bit. Let's see if they sell. And then if they don't sell within a couple months, I will just purge them then. But you know what? They sold within like 2 days, 3 days. I think I did the purge on, okay, more than 3 days, maybe 5 days. But they sold for my full asking price on Poshmark of $39. So I was really, really happy with that. And that just goes to prove that, first of all, relisting and delisting does a lot for your stores. And funny enough, that shirt that I couldn't find earlier in the storage unit was relisted and delisted literally yesterday. And the buyer bought it for my full price, which is depressing. I don't even want to think about it. They didn't message me back yet. But also, you know, lowering your prices can do a lot of good. Just going back and looking at old prices, which admittedly, I don't do that a lot. You know, I don't. I would rather just send offers and move on with my day. Because like I said, I have so much going on. I can't do everything. But these sold on Poshmark. And if you guys did not know, I swear there's so much going on. Always. It's like they know when I'm filming and they're like, all right, everybody, all the loud cars, come on down Ashley's Road right now. Like, girl, can you not? It was a trash truck though, so I mean, I can't yell at him. Anywho, if you guys did not know, on Poshmark, you can use any priority mailbox from the USPS, from the post office. You can get these for free either at the post office, which I will grab them from my post office a lot, or you can have them shipped to you directly to your house. Literally any priority mailbox or envelope. That's what I use on Poshmark. This is a shoebox. These ones I got online, but they also do have these at my post office, which is really nice. The old post office that I went to didn't have the shoe boxes. Yeah, the shoe boxes are really, really nice. This is the pair of Sorels that I showed you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pack these up. These also went on Poshmark. I think I mentioned that then, but I typically will wrap my shoes in packing paper. I have this linked in my Amazon storefront if you guys are ever curious. I don't know if I've ever mentioned my Amazon storefront here. I did make one a little while ago and put like my basic supplies on there. Some items that I use regularly that you might be curious about. I do have linked there. I do get a tiny commission if you decide to use those links. So I appreciate if you do. But if you guys are ever curious, you know, the supplies and stuff I use, always link down below. You can literally see what I use specifically. I pretty much use Amazon for everything. I don't even remember what it was like. Like, I just had a thought like, wow, you know, Amazon wasn't always around. I forget what it was like when Amazon wasn't around, you know? Like, when I was a kid, there was no such thing as Amazon. I mean, maybe there was, but it was nothing like it is today. You know what I mean? So, that's fun. Times have definitely changed, and it kind of makes me sad. But again, those sorrels sold for $25. That's actually pretty sad, but really happy and grateful for any of these sales. And since my cost of goods is so low, since I go to the bins, sorry buddy, I just scared the crap out of him. But since I go to the bins, you know, my profit margins are usually really high, so I'm able to accept those lower offers. The next thing I'm gonna package up is that Penn State sweatshirt. Poshmark has definitely, I feel like it's been picking up for me. Like, Poshmark over literally the past year and a half, 2 years has really declined. My stores have really declined. Like, it hasn't been as busy. That was my first platform. I used to kill it over there. And now I just don't. But I feel like these past couple weeks, Poshmark has really been picking up and has kind of been busier than eBay sometimes, which is wild. So this is one of the items that I had pulled 2 days ago. This is actually a really quick flip, and I was really shocked when I looked this up at the Goodwill bins. This brand, I was pleasantly surprised by the comp. So first of all, these are a pair of silk pants. They're a pair of cargo pants, little joggers, which that's why I looked it up. But the brand tag, to me, it doesn't really look like, it kind of looks like a boutique-y brand. Although, I mean, it kind of does look nice, I guess. Cami NYC, went ahead and looked it up, size small. And you guys, these silk pants by this brand have a pretty good sell-through rate, and they sell for a decent amount of money. So I originally had those listed for, I want to say, $35, and somebody went ahead and sent me a $29 offer on Poshmark. I happily accepted that 1000%. That was a really quick flip that sold within under a month, so I'm really happy about that. And these items, the Penn State I put in one of these too, but I like to use these Tyvek envelopes for Poshmark as well. These are supposed to be waterproof. I also use a clear poly bag, but these are just, you know, basically like a poly mailer, just kind of paper. Not paper, because paper would disintegrate in the water, but whatever the heck they use for that. But now these two items are the two items that the buyer bought from me. Sandra, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I'm pretty sure you watch my videos, but she got this Spa by Chico's. I actually never saw this line before. Definitely looks older, but I loved the design of this, kind of the floral, kind of acid wash look. She got this full zip little jacket, sweatshirt type thing, which that feels so comfortable. And then she also got these, I'm not going to undo these. These are a pair of a London Jean is the brand. I actually think I originally got these for myself about a year or so ago, and they did not fit how I wanted, so I went ahead and listed them. But she messaged me and said, hi, what would you take for both items? At first I didn't even realize that it was her, although I'm pretty sure she bought the owl tapestry backpack off of me. I'm just putting 2 and 2 together right now. But she messaged me and asked what I would do for both. I said, you know what, I will take $30 plus $7 shipping for both. And she was really happy with that. I'm gonna try to fit both of these in one poly bag here, but she was like, yes, absolutely. And when that happens, I find that it's much easier on eBay for a bundle to, you know, it depends. It really depends. eBay makes it so hard, in my opinion, to ship, to combine shipping for buyers. So I made an entire new listing for her. I put these 2 items in the listing and I priced it at $30 plus $7 shipping, which is what we agreed on. And yeah, she went ahead and bought it right away, which I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Like I said at the beginning of this video, eBay has been like just dead. I don't know what is going on with eBay, but I really appreciate that sale. The Chico's was a quicker flip. I've had that for probably about 2 months. The jeans, like I said, like I got those about a year ago for myself and they did not fit. So I don't actually think I ever showed you guys how I ship my eBay sales. So you know, if you do not have one of these shipping scales and you sell on eBay, you need to get one. I mean, I don't know how you're shipping on eBay without it. But, so I weigh all of my sales. I do not weigh them as I am making the listing. Some people do. I weigh them and will put the weight in my eBay as I am shipping them out. So I pulled up my eBay sales over here and we only have 3. The other shirt. I'm still waiting to hear back from the buyer. So this first one is this tabby. Now when I'm listing my eBay sales, I will just put in a guesstimated weight in there and dimensions, but I will actually weigh it when it's time to ship it. So this I put in 12 ounces, and actually it's 12.7 ounces, so I'm pretty close. I'm going to bump that up to 13 because I did not weigh this with the poly bag. And then the Talbots, that I put 11 in. That is way too much. That is more like 8 ounces. So I'm going to change that. This I put in as 2 pounds when I made the new listing. I'm guessing it's actually going to be more than that. Yeah, it's 2 pounds and 8.5 ounces. So you always want to round up. So 2 pounds, 9 ounces. And so I actually charged her $1 less than I should have for shipping, which is totally fine. I guesstimated. I charged her $7. It's going to cost me $8.05 to ship this, but that is totally fine. You know, I have very little cost of goods into both of these, so that does not bug me at all. I'm going to go ahead and print those labels. I know some people bulk print their labels and will print all of them at the same time. I mean, I don't know how people do it when they have tons of orders. I do it one at a time. So for instance, this Tibby, what is the brand even? I don't know. I printed that label, I packaged it up, I will put the label on, and then I will move on to the next one, because if not, I am going to confuse myself and I will end up shipping out the wrong item to the wrong buyer. So next is going to be this Talbot. And then the bundle, which I'm hoping is going to fit in one of these bags. I don't really think it is. And I don't have any bigger poly mailers right now. These are, what are these? These are like 10 by 13, I think. I try to keep some bigger ones on hand, which I'm going to have to get some bigger ones for sure for the winter months, because winter items are obviously bulkier. But I think I'm going to be able to squeeze this in here, maybe. I am so sorry, Sandra, if you're watching this. I do not have any bigger poly mailers. I have huge ones, like humongous ones. This actually is going to fit perfectly. A good thing about these eBay mailers is that they are really, really thick and they do not tear easily at all. I mean, you can see on the inside, like, they're lined. So that fit actually perfectly. And since I double protect it and put a clear poly on the inside, that does not make me feel bad at all. Put the label on that one. And that is everything. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, Mr. Josh's checking out all my sales. Did I do good today, buddy? Did I do good? But I'm going to go ahead and bag these up. I'm going to take these downstairs. My mailman comes and picks these up for me every single day. So, so grateful for him. But yeah, you guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Mr. Jasper just shook the camera again. It's okay, buddy. There's nothing under there. Playing with the paper I had there. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying your day, your evening, your weekend, your night, whenever you're watching this. Thanks so much for stopping by, you guys. And I'll see you in my next one.